you turn up for this first side event this week. In this side event, the aim is to do some networking and sharing ideas and initiatives on the plan of action on customer sustainable use, which of course the draft plan of action on customer sustainable use is going to be discussed this week by a working group, in particular the three initial priority tasks of the plan, which are to incorporate customer sustainable use in the MB subs, to support and promote community-based initiatives on customer sustainable use, and to identify best practices in relation to customer sustainable use and protected areas. And we are very fortunate to be able to share perspectives and initiatives from a wide range of presenters today, both coming from government delegations as well as of the International Indigenous Forum on Biodiversity, so it will hopefully provide a very diverse number of views and experiences and ideas. And I would like to briefly introduce the speakers before we move to their presentations. And we have loosely ordered the presentation according to the three priority tasks of the plan of action on Tennessee. The first speaker will be Ms. Christina Quintoni-Tandiagi, if I pronounce it correctly. She is the advisor for the international affairs of the National Indian Foundation, FUNAI, of the Ministry of Justice in Brazil. And she will be sharing some information with us about the recent national policy for territorial and environmental management of indigenous lands in Brazil. The next speaker will be Ms. Ornella Mazadule from the Fundación para la Protección del Conocimiento Indígena in Panama. He will be sharing some examples of the recent initiatives of the Guna people in Panama on mapping and developing internal norms for protection and the use of cacalus, which are the sacred sites in Gunayala, which are based on traditional ecological knowledge. And the third speaker will be Ms. Tui Shortland from, well, she will introduce the name of her tribe herself, from Aotearoa, New Zealand, sharing examples of community-based initiatives on customer sustainable use by her people in New Zealand. Then we will have some information by Ms. Christy Grant, who will be assisted by some colleagues of the Department of Environment in Australia and the Indigenous Advisory Committee in Australia, to share some information with us about the TUMRAs, which are traditional use marine resources agreements. Then we will have some, we will hear some information from Mrs. Nathalie Daniel, Senior Analyst, Lead Specialist in Aboriginal Engagement, Aboriginal Affairs Secretariat, Parks Canada, about Canada best practices, working with Aboriginal partners. And finally, we will have a short presentation by Mr. Saka Saini from Impact Association in Northern Thailand about the pilot Wakatane assessment in Otuang National Park in Thailand. It will be a very diverse set of presentations, and I would like to ask Ms. Christina to share her presentation.